Hey guys, welcome back to the 10th inning and welcome to a brand new Through the Mail autograph return video. This week I've got 5 big returns to open up with you here. Excited to cut into these things, see what we get back. Before I do though, quick reminder, if you want to find your own Through the Mail autograph athletes or actors to reach out to, check out sportscardforum.com or sportscollectors.net. That's what I use. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. But let's not waste another moment. Here comes return number 1 for this week. Here we go, return number 1. Got this back on the 19th. Came to us from Nova. Let's see. What do we have? We've got a nice return here from Mr. Ralph Sampson with a 101 return. He did not put it back in the card saver one. I can already see a little bit of corner damage here on the bottom. Be kind of hard to see. But that is all right. This is for my 1991-92 Skybox set. And that turned out really nicely. Signed there. A little loop and a swoop, an R and an S. The former #1 pick in the 1983 draft. Went #1 to Houston. You can see his career was on the bit of a downswing here in 1991, having averaged just 3 points a game in 1990, down from his career average of probably over 16 before that year. So there we go. He does charge, I think, $5 per signature. So remember that when you send it off to him, $5 cash, and he will send it back. He kind of stopped signing for a while. Now he started back up, so this would be a good time to send off any Ralph Sampson cards you want to get autographed. Let's get to return number 2. And return number 2 came back on the 19th, coming to us from Greensboro, North Carolina. Quick reminder, stick around to the very end. I'm going to do a video recap at the very end. We'll talk about each and every return and my favorite from each. And here we go. Former San Francisco 49er, Kevin Fagan with a multi-card return. Very cool. Big number 75. Kevin Fagan, former defensive lineman for the 49ers. Signed nicely there in black. See some of his career numbers. Had a heck of a year in 1999 and a half sacks. This is the 93 game day. Turned out really nice. Here is 1991 Fleer, signed there in black as well. Very cool. The 91 Fleer cards look great with autographs on them. I really like those, and so does the Pinnacle. If they sign it in the right spot, which is here and not over here, this card looks great. And so does this Pinnacle card, which I think is from, is that 91? So there we go. 91 Pacific, not Pinnacle. So 91 Pacific, 91 Pinnacle, 91 Fleer, and 93 game day. So that's a 4 of 4 from the former defensive lineman and Super Bowl champion Kevin Fagan. Let's keep moving along. Return number 3. Third return of the day came back on the 19th, coming to us from Santa Clarita, California. And who do we have inside? We've got some ET cards, and they came back unsigned from D. Wallace, I believe. Yes. So those came back unsigned, but let's see what we got here. Thank you so much for your notes. Per her management, Miss Wallace is not allowed to provide any free autographs, so we're returning your material. If you're interested in getting something signed, feel free to return with a $20 donation in self-addressed return envelope. The office of D. Wallace. Okay. So we will try D. Wallace again. If I want to get her autograph, I'll have to send $20, which I might do because I love ET. So I'll make note of that in Sports Card Forum and Sports Collectors so everybody else knows that. And hopefully we can all get some returns from D. Wallace. So let's keep moving along though. Return number 4. And our 4th return came back on the 20th, coming to us from Raleigh, North Carolina. Feels like I thought there was tape on there. Nope. Let's see who we got back from Raleigh, North Carolina. There is one person in Rally I have been waiting for a return from. I don't think this is going to be it, though. It is Jim Ritcher, former offensive lineman from the Bills. I was thinking Muggsy Bogues. He's the one that's out there that I'm kind of waiting on. But here is 1991 Fleer from Jim Ritcher. Number 51, was an offensive guard for the Buffalo Bills. There you go. TGB, TG, Jim Ritcher. All have that signature. I'll have to look up what that means. I actually don't know off the top of my head. That was 92 Fleer, and here is 93 Game Day, which is always my favorite set to get autographed. It just gives them more room for the autograph. This cool black and white background with the player in color just always looks great, no matter what color marker they choose. So that's why it's one of my favorites, and one that I'm trying to get from as many players as I can and build up that set. But let's keep chugging along here. We got one final return left this week. Let's get to it. And our fifth and final return of the week came back on the 21st from Greensboro, North Carolina. Here's another North Carolina chance as I await the Muggsy Bogues. How long will it take to get it? I don't know. This looks like another football. And it is Frank Reich with a 101 return. Honestly, I thought this one was gone. It's been out there for a while, but it came back, signed in thin black Sharpie. Number 14, Frank Reich on the Game Day 93. Super cool. So there's some of his numbers. He's had a couple stops in the NFL as a head coach. I originally had sent to him when he was with the Colts, but he had gotten fired in the process of my card arriving to him, so I never got that one back. So I resent it back out to a new address, and it had been sitting there for a while, but here it is. That's why you never give up on these returns. And that's a 101 from Frank Reich to end the week. Let's go ahead and get to our video recap. All right, guys, video recap time. First and foremost, want to thank all 5 of the individuals that sent back cards today. Even the failed attempt at D. Wallace. I'm happy I at least got the cards back because I did have to purchase those on eBay, send them off to her. So now I have the opportunity to send them again with a $20 bill, and I'm going to do that. And hopefully we'll get a return to open up right here on the channel for you guys. But to the 4 that did sign, thank you for that. Thank you to everybody for watching and commenting on the video. Let me know your favorite return from today. I had the 101 from Ralph Sampson. Again, that's a $5 charge for him. And then I went all Game Day. 93 Game Day for Kevin Fagan, 93 Game Day for Jim Ritcher, and 93 Game Day for Frank Reich. What a good return this was for my Game Day set building, and for my Skybox set building too, for that matter, because I've got quite a few of those building up on the basketball side. Again, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will be back with all new returns very soon. I will see you guys on the next one.